lower. So have you read the housing report that I put out from last year?
I've only the highlights. I've read the ITK's proposal on how they would like to deal with housing. I'm sure my team has, but I would just add the qualification that in terms of the numbers that you were citing, it is a very small part of the picture of what we will be announcing for the North. That said, I will acknowledge that in terms of the 10-year plan, the amounts in the budget are not sufficient to close that gap, and that is work that we'll have to be relentless in investing in over the future.
So I guess then you wouldn't be able to tell me what the title was or what communities were involved, or I guess anything that stood out particularly, because I traveled for three weeks and did a lot in that time. And so would you be able to recall anything like that from the report?
What I did watch was particularly your social media in and around your tour, and some of what you highlighted. And certainly I've read the reports that the partners have put together as to the dire housing needs, and I will readily acknowledge them. And it is, from anything I've heard in terms of our COVID deployment and the contact that I've had, unfortunately, have not had the chance to visit, and I would like to. All of that rings true.
So since you followed and may have looked at things briefly, you might remember some quotes like one unit had 14 people living in it with only 4 bedrooms. A child was so frequently sick due to mold that a child was placed in foster care. Minister, how would you tell me to respond if instead of Nauya or Koglokdok, my report had say Nuns Island or Griffintown, and if I was the minister in charge and was told you to keep waiting, how would you respond to that? What would you tell me to do? How would you take that?
And with great respect, MP Kekak, I know what you're asking me, but I would never try to place myself in your shoes. I think your words speak for themselves.
That's not what I'm asking, but thanks for avoiding the clear relation I'm trying to make. And I think that's my time, Chair. Thank you.
It is. Thanks.